Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I want to talk about something that has completely changed the way I look at life. Protecting peace of mind. For a long time I believed happiness came from achieving more, being liked by everyone, or making sure everything in life went according to plan. But over the years I realized something much deeper. Peace is not something you find after life becomes perfect. Peace is something you choose even when life isn't. Well, this reflection comes from my own experiences, not because I have all the answers, but because I have learned how precious inner peace really is. So, if I talk about the cost of losing your peace, I would like to say that there was a time when I allowed other people's opinions to control my emotions. If someone misunderstood me, I overthought it. If someone ignored me, I questioned my worth. If things didn't happen according to my expectations, I blamed myself. Slowly, I realized I wasn't living my own life anymore. I was living inside other people's reactions, and that is exhausting. The mind never rests when it is constantly seeking approval. You know why? Because learning that peace is a choice. One day I asked myself a simple question: what if protecting my peace became more important than proving myself? Well, the question changed everything. I began saying no without guilt. I stopped explaining myself to people who had already decided not to understand me. I stopped chasing relationships that only existed because I kept holding them together. Little by little, life became quieter. Not because problems disappeared, but because I stopped inviting unnecessary chaos into my heart. One of the hardest lessons I learned is that people you see through the lens of their own experiences. Some may misunderstand your silence, some may judge your boundaries, and some may dislike you simply because you remind them of something within themselves. You cannot control that. You know that. Trying to convince everyone to like you is a battle you will never win. The moment you accept this, you become free. Protecting your energy becomes more important. And today I pay attention to energy more than appearances. Some conversations leave me inspired, others leave me emotionally drained, and not everyone deserves unlimited access to your thoughts, your kindness, or your time. So, you know what? Protecting your peace sometimes means creating healthy distance, and this isn't selfish, it is wisdom. Because there's a beauty of solitude. I used to think being alone meant loneliness. Now I understand that they are completely different. Loneliness is wanting company. Solitude is enjoying your own presence. Some of my greatest ideas, reflections, and healing happened when I stopped running from silence, and silence became my teacher. It helped me hear my own thoughts instead of the noise of the world. There's a social media and inner peace. We live in a generation where everyone is sharing highlights like perfect vacations, perfect relationships, perfect careers, but behind every perfect picture is a real human being with struggles we may never see. Comparing your everyday life to someone else's best moments will always steal your peace. And for that, I remind myself often. Someone else's journey is not my competition. Life is not a race. We are all walking different paths. So, if I let go of control, I say that one of the biggest reasons we suffer is because we try to control things that were never ours to control. We want people to stay forever. We want every plan to work perfectly. We want certainty, but life teaches us that change is inevitable. And the more I learned to surrender, the lighter my heart became. Some doors close for reasons we don't understand today. You know why? Because some endings protect us from futures we were never meant to experience. So when I focus on what I lack, my mind becomes restless. When I focus on what I have, my heart becomes peaceful. You know why? Because gratitude doesn't erase difficulties. It simply reminds us that beauty still exists alongside them. Sometimes peace begins with appreciating ordinary moments. For example, a warm cup of tea, a quiet morning, a conversation with family, the sound of rain, a good book. So these simple moments often become our greatest memories. So what am I doing is that I am choosing kindness without losing yourself. Being kind doesn't mean allowing people to disrespect you. Being compassionate doesn't mean accepting unhealthy behavior. I have learned that boundaries and kindness can exist together. You can forgive someone without allowing them back into your life. You can wish people well while choosing a different path, because peace often requires difficult decisions. So there's a quiet strength in it. You know why? Because people often think strength is loud, strength is winning arguments, strength is proving everyone wrong, but I see strength differently now. Real strength is staying calm when life becomes chaotic. So it's like real strength is choosing forgiveness over revenge. Real strength is walking away from negativity instead of feeding it. Real strength is protecting your heart without hardening it. And that kind of strength is quiet. And yet, it is the strongest kind of all. Now, what peace means to me today is that today peace means waking up without resentment. It means sleeping without regret. It means choosing honesty over pretending. It means trusting God's timing instead of forcing my own. It means knowing that my worth isn't measured by likes, achievements, or other people's opinions. Peace is knowing I am enough while still growing. If you are listening today and your mind feels heavy, I hope you remember this. You do not have to attend every argument. You do not have to prove your value to everyone. You do not have to carry burdens that were never yours. Protect your peace. It means that choose people who bring calm instead of confusion, choose thoughts that build hope instead of fear, and choose rest without guilt, and most importantly, choose yourself. Not out of selfishness, but out of self-respect. Because the greatest success in life is not having the most money, the most followers, or the most recognition. The greatest success is going to bed each night with a peaceful heart. So thank you for spending these moments with me. If this reflection resonated with you, I hope it encourages you to slow down, breathe deeply, and remember that your peace is worth protecting. Until next time, take care of your mind, take care of your heart, and never underestimate the quiet strength that lives within you.